What's up guys, this is Astranox. It's time for the showcase of Moon Bunny Dominiel with 15 skill ups in high offense teams, guys. I really like her design. Look at this, real cool. It's gonna happen right after this. This video is brought to you by Amazon Appstore and Amazon Coins. If you're going to spend for Moon Bunny Dominiel, you should do so by using Amazon Coins. You can save up to 20% on in-game purchases from games who are on the Amazon Appstore. The great news is that Epic 7 is now available on it, and you can start using Amazon Coins to straight up get more out of what you're usually spending or end up with more spare cash instead. It's a win-win scenario. It's very easy to get the best savings on the Amazon App Store and Epic 7. Just go down below and use my link and follow the instructions. If you use my link below, it helps me but also allows you to still get the best possible discounts. You can get up to 20% off, which is really awesome. Get a full 20% discount if you buy 50k coins. If you buy 10,000 Amazon coins for $82, they will give you $100 in the game, and so on with a bunch of discounts for different budgets. It's really easy to start saving. There's just 3 steps. 1. Get your Amazon coins. 2. Get Epic 7 from the Amazon App Store on your favorite device, Android phone or tablet. Or even better, get Amazon App Store now on Windows 11 and play Epic 7 directly from your PC easily with no complications. Currently available for the US and then globally. That's awesome. Once you've done that, just log into Epic 7 through the Amazon App Store. Just as easy as that. Why pay the full amount when you can get up to a nice 20% discount? There's really no reason not to use this method when it comes down to spending money in Epic 7. Check out my link in the description or comments section down below. Get Amazon App Store, get some Amazon coins, and start saving now. Here we go, boys. Moon Bunny Dominiel. Look at this imprint. 8.4% attack for the rest of the team. Very easy to actually triple S. And this hero, guys, she's a straight up upgrade from Rose in terms of base speed, enabling more offense with her memory imprint. Look at the speed that I have. This is my 4th account. I got more lucky than my first account, guys. Just go figure. This is a newer account, guys. This is pretty crazy, right? This chess piece with 26 speed, mind-blowing when it actually happened. Guide to a decision is the artifact I'm going for. The reason why is that I've tried her. I've tried her with Magahara's Tome, guys. It doesn't work. So her passive is not actually, a non-attack skill that triggers. No, it just happens. If the enemy gets an extra turn, at the start of that extra turn, she will trigger her passive. It just happens. She will put immunity and barrier buff on the whole team for 2 turns, right? And the barrier, it's thicker than I thought, because keep in mind, my health is very low. I have 9,000 health on her, so less than 1,000, because I don't have health percentage main stat on my necklace. I don't have it on my ring. I have effectiveness. I mean, it helps to land sleep more often, but to be honest, with a hero like this, I'm really into the speed. She needs to go first. With 114 base speed, that is Rosie'd after his specialty change level, guys. 3-star hero. Judith has 117 base speed. The thing is, yes, these are Thief, and these heroes, you can have Silver Rain on them. So Silver Rain will give you attack buff on the highest attacker in your team, but that's just one ally, right? Moon Bunny Dominiel gives attack buff to the whole team for 2 turns, and it's on a 3-turn cooldown, and boosts the combatiness of your whole team by 20%, including herself. So it is not 25% like Rose, like Rosie. Judith is actually 30%. What that means is that you should have your team better speed tune. You should have more speed on your heroes. So some of my heroes are not speed tuned just yet. You're going to be seeing that more near the end of the battles. But it's okay. It's okay because she's a massive enabler in terms of offensive power. You've got the attack percentage imprint. Everything adds up, guys. You got the combatiness push with the attack buff team-wide. Right? Very short cooldown, so if the battle drags on, she's going to be able to keep that attack buff with a pretty high uptime on your team, so I like it. So Magahara's Tome, yes, it doesn't trigger from her passive, but let's say you want her to cycle faster, so you could have it on her. Now, what I like about Guide to a Decision is that if the enemy actually outspeeds you, right? If the barrier stays on her, it will trigger a combationness push. Now, the other thing that is cool is that she could be built with high effect resistance, right? She could be built with high effect resistance. Her passive actually gives you some F-res, so it's good to actually resist. Now, Guide to a Decision, maybe they can't strip the barrier. Also, her passives gives barrier for the whole team. So it helps you to, have a Guide to a Decision trigger later on in the battle as well. So it's free 16% combationness push for herself. Now, if the enemy opens and you trigger it, you can cut between their first hero that will open, and then she's gonna open with skill 3. You can push your whole team. Hopefully, you don't have, restrict on your team, and then great things can happen, right? So, toe-to-toe versus 129, 128 base speed hero, it's gonna be rough. Like, if they're doing that, pushing a C-Dom, you could be bringing Politis, you could be bringing Celine to try to mess with their stuff. But I really like what she enables to team. Now, as you can see, I've been bringing Sylvan Sage Vivian. So that is a critical damage buff for my whole team. So I have attack buff, I have crit damage buff, and my heroes are built with 300% crit damage or less. So I'm putting these two buffs to really good use, pushing my offensive power, allowing me to cleave the enemy without requiring the fans break. And that is pretty big. Now you can have her with 3 offensive heroes that can deal damage. Now, if you're trying to boost combationness and put attack buff, old school combination of Judith plus Rose, let's say, because you're trying to push the combationness of your slow heroes twice and give them attack buff. So you require 2 heroes like that if you want to have a better base speed opener, right? And you're gonna get 55% combationness push. So it is better for like early game players that didn't grind Wyvern yet, don't have like great speed yet, or maybe just straight up unlucky, right? But Moon Bunny Dominiel, like later on, you're gonna have some pretty solid speed, especially since you have 3 positions, right, for offensive damage dealers. You could have 1, you could have 2. I mean, hell, you could have 3 of these heroes being speed imprint heroes. Right? You can have Vildred, which I've been using. You could have a Watcher Shuri. You could have a Sid in there. I mean, you could have a Mirsa. You could have Gloomy Rain, right? You can have ML Silk. You can have Fire Shuri. These heroes have speed imprint. And you can stack all those speed imprints. I mean, you can have upward of 30 speed with stacking 3 speed imprints, right? So that is really helping ML Domino to open, to start, to get the first turn against the enemy. Also speed imprint, especially if you're stacking those, you won't need so much speed on these 3 heroes because they're gonna, be boosting each other's speed, and it's gonna make you that much better. You're gonna be like speed tune. So with that 20% combationness push with Moon Bunny Dominiel, it's going to be enough for you to just start going back to back. So she definitely enables big offense. We can't we can't forget the attack percentage imprint. Now, in terms of artifact, you don't need to go with Guide to a Decision, which is a Guild War artifact. You can get it from the Guild War shop. You can go with a Warhorn. I mean, same deal. You get it from the Guild shop. Warhorn will enable even more offense. 10% attack. You get CR push every 3 enemy turn that ends, and she's gonna be able to cycle faster with that. That's enabling even more offensive power. If your speed is not so good, like to be honest, I could have Warhorn on her because I'm very comfortable with the 288 speed that I have on her with 114 base speed hero, right? Because I got super lucky. So that account got super lucky. That chest 26 speed, the necklace is 22, the ring's 21, boot always 45, easy to get. But my weapon and my helm are only 16 speed, guys. Like, if I work on getting better speed there, imagine I have 20 speed on each of these slots, right? Or even like 18. That would be 4 speed. That could be like 8 speed more. that would be a massive deal. Getting me closer to 300 speed on a hero like Moon Bunny Dominiel, that is pretty mind-blowing if I pull that off. So I'll work toward that. Yeah, I mean, really liking the hero, right? Probably not for everyone. Now, can you use this hero in other type of playstyle? To be honest, since her passive is not a non-attack skill trigger, which means you cannot, trigger Magahara Storm, which means you're not gonna get that free combativeness push, which means you're not gonna be able to cut between the enemy, you know? So if they have a hero like Conqueror Lilius, whenever they are getting an extra turn, at the start of that turn, barrier and immunity will go on your whole team for 2 turns, right? So that's good if you don't have an able to buff debuff on you. It's good if they're not able to put restrict on you. So there's all kind of heroes. Now, to be honest, like I only have 9,000 health on her. Imagine if you have her with like upward of 15,000, maybe 20,000 health. Her barrier looks to be something like, I don't know, between like maybe 20% of her maximum health in strength after skill ups. I mean, I believe the skill ups are like 45% strength increase to her barrier, so it's quite important that you power those up. Maybe not fully initially, but +3. No, max skill 3, very important, right? So I think that if you have a build, maybe you luck out. Maybe necklace and ring main stat is health percentage, and then you could have a much thicker barrier, allowing you to survive maybe an extra hit, especially if you have a Tempest Siren in the team. Like, that is an extra hit that she can take before she falls. This is actually a big deal. ML Celine, same deal, right? You can increase those heroes' survivability, and it can allow you to win games. Sylvan Sage Vivian, like stuff like that. So I think she can definitely fit in other playstyle, in other type of teams, but sadly, the S2 is not a non-attack skill to do some really cool things with Magahara Storm. I'm kind of glad because, I'm a damage dealer, a cleaver type of player, so yeah, that would mess me up, versus when I try to use heroes that trigger extra turn. So I'd like you to hear what you guys think about Moon Bunny Dominiel in the comment section. That's it for this one. I'm Astranox. Good luck with all ya do. Peace out for now.